Welcome to the CLMRR Railroad, Part 2. Welcome to Denver Yard. Denver Yard is over 80 feet long. It serves as a division point between the upper level and the lower level. We're going to be viewing the upper level of the railroad. As you see by this yard throat, we all have yard capabilities at both ends, plus urban and plus industry. As by looking at the number of engines we have on the railroad, we have B&N, Santa Fe, Mopac, variety of engines and roads, and eras. This yard, like I said, is over 80 feet. We have 5 ADA tracks, plus classification, 2 intermodal tracks, plus the main line of passing track. As we approach the other end of the yard, we're beginning to see the beginnings of the engine servicing area by the transfer table. This area is dedicated for engine servicing and maintenance for the entire railroad in this division. And by looking at this, these home-built scratch-built switches, number 15s, it also serves as the refueling points on this railroad. As we go into the mountain division, we'll see a transition in scenery. This is going to be incorporated in forest, going into a more rugged profile of the mountains. Welcome to Golden Yard. As you can see by this approach, it is double main, passing siding and mainline track. It goes into the body yard. Golden was chosen because it does have a massive salvage yard, iron salvage yard operation, plus it does have a brewery complex. The yard is actually small compared to this railroad, but it does serve a vital function. It does have passing sidings for long trains, and it does serve for industries on both ends, both the brewery and the scrapyard operations. It also serves as the throat going into the mountain division or subdivision. As you go around the bend, go through the tunnel, then you'll go around the wall, and you'll see the beginnings of our computer complex, our computer system. We are using CLMRR on computer with Digitrax. Welcome to the mountain subdivision of the railroad. It does incorporate the Rockies features, and it's 120 feet long, main line, single track, no industry. Scenery will run from the benchwork all the way to the ceiling, as you can see. The profile will be snow sheds, tunnels, and bridges. That still needs to be designed and built, but our track is operational. As you go further deep into the railroad, you can see by its curves, this was designed for scenic purposes only. It goes through tunnel here, it comes out into this custom-made switch, number 15. As you walk back the other direction, now you'll be approaching the yard of Audrey. Welcome to Audrey Yard. Audrey Yard is another yard incorporated on this system. It does have passenger service, and it is connected by phone to the dispatcher and to the other yards. On the end that we're looking at will be the sugar beet complex and factory for processing due to its western location. The yard itself is over 32 feet long. As you go down to this yard, you will see it does have a mainline passing track, an ADA, and 4 or 5 classification tracks for industry. It is small compared to this railroad. As you approach the other end of the yard, you'll see the beginnings of the paper mill complex. The paper complex is linked to our lumber industry. Welcome to Wiley Yard. Wiley Yard serves as a primary yard on the upper level. It connects Wiley to Audrey, and it has several features in this yard itself. We have a rolling refinery complex, grain elevators, a power plant. The yard itself is over 40 feet long. It will accommodate approximately 300 cars when it's completed. It will also have a small intermodal feature on the railroad itself. As you can see, it's still under construction, so it is still operational. This concludes part 2 of the tour of the CLM Railroad. We do have 4 other people working on this railroad in corporation together. They are Joe Bonhart, Dee Meyer, Heyman Shorter, and John Thompson. So thank you for joining us on this tour.